There's something about a mother's love that transcends.
She was just a great caregiver and amazing woman to me.
Donetta Woods says her mother, Erdell Timmons, was her best friend. A cancer survivor and fierce family supporter, Erdell's love for caregiving made an impact on Donetta, inspiring her to become a Beaumont nurse.
I really enjoy taking care of other people, especially when they're feeling bad.
Last March, Erdell fell ill. They thought it was just a sinus issue, but it was COVID-19, and her health started to quickly deteriorate.
We got to spend an hour with her, and about an hour after we left, she passed away. So I believe she was truly waiting for us to give her the okay.
As we approach Mother's Day, the sad reality of the pandemic is amplified. There are many people who'll be missing a mom this year, maybe even for the first time.
I think every child that loses a parent feels a little bit about like an orphan on those days, those big holidays.
Debbie Vallandingham is a bereavement manager with Angela Hospice, and through losing her own mother when she was 19 years old and later her other close family members, she found her calling.
We don't talk about this in our society, and it's cloaked and veiled, and we have all these misconceptions about time frames and how you should grieve, and you should be further along. You grieve how you grieve.
She says losing a mother or parent is complicated.
They're our first anchors in this world. You could have had a great relationship with your mom or a bad relationship with your mom. It still represents an important key of who you are in your identity.
Debbie encourages those who are dealing with loss to do what she calls grief work.
Because what happens with emotions, if you don't look them square in the eye and deal with them, what's going to happen is they're going to come back later, and usually they come back worse.
This Mother's Day, she recommends continuing to build that connection.
Maybe journal, write mom a letter if you didn't get to say goodbye. Or get a Mother's Day. One of my favorite ones is get a Mother's Day card and wish her happy Mother's Day in that card. Really be with those feelings.
Dr. Sam Ajluni, a psychiatrist at Beaumont Hospital, says everyone grieves differently, and that's okay.
Bereavement is a normal process. This is not a pathological disorder. Even if it gets to the extent where you are having difficulty functioning in your everyday life, not sleeping, panic attacks, anxiety, even if that occurs, that does not make you mentally ill.
Both Dr. Ajluni and Debbie agree that group settings can help, reaching out to family, friends, loved ones, and other people who may also be experiencing loss. And there's healing and strengthening that bond that's still in your heart.
Death ends a life. It does not end that relationship. Your mom is always going to be your mom.
For Donetta, she says journaling and her faith have really helped her. She'll be paying a visit to her mother's grave ahead of the holiday and bringing her flowers. And on Mother's Day, Donetta will be at work, giving back and caring for others, just like her mom always did.
I just want to continue to carry on her legacy as a caregiver. That's what she would want me to do.
For 7 Action News, I'm Alexandra Bahu.